Horror Movie Yearbook. I am Tim.
I am Willie.
Willie, what's going on?
Hey, man.
Yeah. What's going on? I'm checking the Gmail real quick to see if we got anything.
Putting a vent in my bathroom tomorrow.
Which bathroom? This one?
Upstairs. Downstairs has one. They did the right thing down here, but
they don't have a vent. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't paint in there or do anything major in there because you can crack the window, but everything gets scummy and icky.
Yeah.
From the steam, and so I got to do that first.
Okay.
So I'm finally doing that tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll be cutting into the ceiling, cutting outside the aluminum siding in the house. Gonna be a lot of intensive stuff.
Okay.
Running some new electrical. Yeah. Looking forward to it. Smaller project, but it'll be intensive. There's a lot to do, so yeah. Just got to figure out, do I want it in the middle of the bathroom or do I want it over the shower?
Mine's over by a window.
Okay. I just, they say, center it in the bathroom.
But I didn't put mine in, yeah.
Don't put it over the shower because it's too much moisture going up through it.
Okay.
But it's got a nice LED light on it, so I'm over the shower would be nice.
Yeah.
A little brightness, I can get the nooks and crannies,
Oh, you got an LED light in your shower?
It would be the
vent has
fan
it.
has.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes. So I'm
because I don't want to see that. You get a nice bright light above the shower. I don't want to see that much in the shower. I'm in there.
You like the dim?
Yeah,
okay.
like the dim. I don't want to see.
I
used to be a shower in the dark. I would love to shower in the dark.
So you're saying middle of the bathroom's better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you just reminded me of that. I haven't done that in a while.
Like a dark shower?
Oh, baby. Sorry. Nothing like a dark shower.
Hey, man, you should do it soon for yourself.
I know, I should.
You should, man.
Oh, man.
Do things that bring you joy,
It's been a long time.
Just
shut those lights off and let the water.
Yeah.
Do you ever sit in the shower, too, on top of it?
Sit down?
You ever sit down in the shower?
No.
Oh, it's been so long.
No. It's that thing.
Now that I'm thinking about this is definitely when I was hungover. Probably
for sure. Yeah, for sure. This is hungover behavior.
Yes.
Sure. No, I don't think I have.
Some people might think oh, Tim, this sounds kind of depressing, sitting down in the dark in the shower. But I don't know, man. I think it sounds calming. But
I mean, why not? I'm not judging. I've not done that. I have showered in the dark at some point because power was out or something, and I was
yeah,
not by choice.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember not enjoying it. So, I've barfed in the shower.
Have you? I don't think I've ever
hungover. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever thrown.
Somebody gave me the advice: just barf in the shower.
That makes sense.
Take a shower. First thing, get up. If you feel like you're gonna throw up after you've had too much to drink, get up in the morning. Get right in the shower. You get your shower in, so you're cleaning off, and just puke in the shower.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. I like it, but
I kind of get it.
I think I'm worried about the drain, the drain situation, it getting caught.
Is it going to go down? Yeah.
Yeah.
It should.
Yeah. It depends on what you're throwing up, I assume.
Sure. And I tried it, and I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah. Luckily, I don't barf very often.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
That's good. But I've done it. And it's nice. It's a nice release.
Well, next time I have
you get the water hitting your back.
Yeah.
And it kind of soothes you as you release the poisons from your body.
Next time I have to throw up and go right for the shower. I mean, I threw up in the
stuff.
sink. I threw up in someone's what do they call that? The connected to the laundry, the sink to connect to the laundry.
Oh, the wash tub.
I threw up in someone's wash tub once.
Yeah, that's fine. Same thing.
It was the closest thing. We were in the basement. They're like, this is happening now. I need to get somewhere.
It's all good.
That wash tub is better than
the floor.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean, it's going to go.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been so panicked I've thrown up in a wash tub.
Never done the
Probably a good thing.
I don't think I've ever done the wash tub. Toilets, I mean, the classic. Yeah. The classic.
Yeah.
But
outside.
Outside, I've done that once or twice.
Out of a car? You ever thrown up out of a car?
Not on a car.
Driving out of a car or anything? I've never done that either. I have a buddy who's not too long ago, actually.
Not
on
a
in the
car,
back.
in a car.
He was not driving.
No. I had a friend one time who puked in my car.
Yeah, that's a classic move.
In my car. And tried to make it out the window.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then it wound up in like the speaker on the door frame.
Yeah.
And in every nook and cranny.
I assume they cleaned it out.
No, I cleaned it out.
Who is this? Do I know this friend?
You might.
Okay.
I was pissed.
I don't blame you.
I was pissed.
You do that. Any listeners out here who maybe ever do that, you clean that out yourself.
I was so mad. I was so mad.
At the very least, you like drive over the next day and say, "Hey, I'm really sorry. Can I clean that for you?" Or you.
It was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
I'm not happy about that.
No.
I don't know. I want to know.
She's a sweet person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not who you thought. I know who you're thinking of, and it was not that person.
I thought it was a he.
And they're not listening.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, it was not good.
Mouth it to me. You're gonna have to mouth it later.
Do you know sign language?
No.
No.
Still don't get it. Text it to me right now. Because what I'm going to do is say, hey, we're getting a bunch of spam on our email right now. I checked our email, and it's just a bunch of bullshit. Like, I think we got some AI guy. I think he's like what's that actress's name? Tilly Norwood, the AI actress. This is like her brother, I think.
Us?
What's that?
Oh, okay.
No, just like her brother. It's like some AI. He's like, I don't think this guy's real. He sent us an email.
We
want real people that send us emails again. You guys have been slacking.
Yeah.
Horrormovieyearbook@gmail.com.
I wonder why. We just talked about puke for the last.
Okay. Yeah, I do know who that person is.
Yes.
I'm not close with her. She's a sweet person.
Lightweight.
Yeah.
She's
Those
a
probably after
lightweight.
half a beer, right?
Yeah, honestly, I think it was. And I was like, how? Anyway.
So horrormovieyearbook@gmail.com. Please email us. Let us know some of your favorite Italian horror movies.
Yeah. Some of your favorite Italian dishes, too, please.
Please do. Let us know if you've ever eaten at a Fazoli's.
Hey, let us know if you've ever puked up Fazoli's.
Yeah. Oh, man. So when I was a kid, there was a janky-ass Fazoli's place called the Pasta Stop.
Oh, no.
And I don't care because they're out of business now. So I really, I know, I've never seen one. I don't think I've ever seen one outside of Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. And
no.
It was, I think I may have thrown up as a kid. It was the worst meal I've ever had.
The Pasta Stop is not a good, right out of the gate, I'm an alarm.
It was fast food pasta is what it was.
Yeah, that's like Hulk Hogan's Pasta Mania.
Yeah. I bet you if I texted my brother right now and say the Pasta Stop, he would get up and walk around the room and start dry heaving. Because we both had
Just
it.
Sweating.
Yeah. So yeah. Willie, anything you want to talk about before we talk about our third movie in this series?
No. I'm good.
All right. This is Dario Argento's Inferno.
Indeed.
All right. What? Okay. So this is not the first time I have seen this.
I have seen at least parts of this. It's foggy.
A couple years ago, I was going through Argento's filmography.
Yes.
I ended up stopping in the mid to late 90s because I think that's usually a good call. With Dario Argento. I'll have to look up his filmography right now and see what I've seen beyond that. I have seen another movie beyond that because I just watched it the other day. But I remember liking this when I watched it.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, it hit. And I can see, rewatching it, I can see why this might hit.
Sure.
Because if you're in the right mood, this movie can work for you.
It can scratch an itch. Yeah,
yes.
For sure.
So yeah, I was rewatching it. I watched it around that time. I think it was the first time I had seen it. Now, I do remember hearing about this movie and we'll talk a little bit more about the Three Mothers trilogy.
Yeah.
As it is. But I remember as I was gaining a little bit more knowledge about horror, I knew about Suspiria.
Mm-hmm.
But then it kind of blew my mind that there was another movie that was related or a sequel to Suspiria, and I could never get my hands on it.
Hard one to find. Yeah,
and it wasn't one of those things where I was obsessed with getting my hands on it, but it was one of those things where I can't find that anywhere. On to the next thing.
Well, you're curious about it.
Yeah,
sure.
but I was always curious about it, and then yes, I finally a couple years back sat down and watched it, and yeah. So, Willie, what is your experience? So you said this may be the first time you've seen the whole thing, start to finish.
I don't know. Maybe. I'm foggy on this one. I know I've seen certainly chunks of this movie, but this is an early YouTube discovery thing where it was I'm seeking out Italian horror and I love Suspiria, and I'd watched that on DVD at this point, but I couldn't find Inferno anywhere. I don't know if it was rights issues or just lack of interest in releasing. And so
this did have some rights issues upon release, right, with 20th Century Fox.
Yeah. So I know I saw some of this on the internet, if not all of it. The quality was probably poor. I remember thinking it was all right. You know, like I was like, okay, cool. Like another like you know, I didn't like love it. I wasn't like instant classic like Suspiria when I watched it. I was just like, what?
Yeah.
That blew me away. But this one, you know, was fine. Like, and I kind of am still there mostly.
Yeah.
It didn't blow me away at the time enough to remember much of it, minus maybe like one or two key kind of over the top kill sequences. But I've seen at least chunks of this movie before.
Okay.
Yeah. Chunks. Nice vomit
This is
theme.
a chunky episode here.
It sure is.
So yeah, this time around. So I've been trying to watch these movies twice, and by watch I mean I will sit down the week we don't record and just kind of watch the whole thing start to finish.
Yeah.
Not taking any notes, just kind of letting it wash over me.
Sure.
And then I watched this again this week to just kind of refresh my memory, and I kind of watched it in chunks, and I would like sit there and damn it, I watched it in sections, and I would just kind of sit there and take those. And this is one of those movies that works better for me on a second watch, and I think it's because we've talked about this with each of these movies so far. I have a tough time when it comes to Italian horror keeping track of even just like more than 3 characters. If you start throwing like 4 characters at me at once, especially this movie that is structured so odd, in that it's like 5 different. We're following like 5 different protagonists in like the first like 45 minutes of the movie.
For sure.
And so once I kind of got the rhythms of it, like a second watch, and I realized who everybody was, I'm like, oh, this is working for me a little better. And then it hits kind of a snag in the middle, like all Italian horror movies do for me. And then it picks up with the cats in the river. This is
yes.
This is not my favorite Argento. I don't even think it's even up there in the top 4 or 5, maybe, now that I think about it. Like, I don't even know if I put this top 5 when I like as I'm going through his filmography in my head. I like this. I like Suspiria better. I like Phenomena better. I like Deep Red better.
Yeah, that's a man. I
don't think I'd even put this top 5 now that I think about it. And I feel bad because I'm the one that pushed for this one.
No. This is a good choice.
I figured it would give us something to talk about with Dario Argento as well. Because and the Three Mothers trilogy. So not my favorite. I think worth a watch if you're someone who maybe liked or loves Suspiria. I love Suspiria. Yeah, it's one of my favorite. I think it might be one of my favorite horror movies of all time. Yeah, I would say this is definitely a worthy watch if you are looking to continue and you haven't seen it.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah,
I don't.
So what do you want to do? Are you ready to get into this plot?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Rose Elliott, a poet living alone in New York City, finds an ancient book titled The Three Mothers. The book, written by an alchemist named Varelli, tells of 3 evil sisters who rule the world with sorrow, tears, and darkness, and dwell inside separate homes that have been built for them by the alchemists. Mater Suspiriorum, the mother of sighs, lives in Freiburg. Mater, Lacrimarum, the mother of tears, lives in Rome. And Mother Tenebrarum, the mother of darkness, lives in New York. And that would be the one we are following in this film.
And we followed Mater Suspiriorum in Suspiria.
Yes. So, about that. Just real quick, I want to point out she opens the book with a knife, which is like the most baller shit ever to me.
Very, very giallo, yes. She wasn't wearing a black leather glove, but she did open it with a knife, so that's pretty cool.
That first paragraph of this Wikipedia entry is basically all exposition over the first 2 minutes of the movie,
It's
right?
a lot.
That feels very much like the studio stepping in and saying, hey, like, what the hell is this about? Like, what's going on here? To me, that's what it feels like. Because they explain all of this stuff again later in the movie, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was very much an attempt to, like, I don't know. Argento definitely was told we want a sequel to Suspiria. Like that's a thing that they wanted.
And this had been kind of planned as a
trilogy? I mean, he had
trilogy?
ideas for more of that kind of world, and so it's not like it was completely.
He and his then wife,
yes.
Dario Argento.
Yes, they had ideas for this, but like it wasn't. You can tell that there was a. I think if he had his final say, it would have been like a lot more just its own kind of witchy story.
Yeah.
And less of this lore stuff that they kind of
so that's
feed you.
I texted you about this. I don't remember a ton of mythology in Suspiria.
No.
And maybe that's why it works so well for me.
Yeah, it's just kind of witchy and there's a little bit, but it's not like this.
Yeah. So the concept of the three mothers, just real quick, was drawn from a Thomas de Quincey prose poem.
Yeah.
With three allegorical sisters. Then this was co-writer. So Argento and co-writer Dario Argento expanded this idea into this mythology. So film one,
the Crohn's thing,
yes,
is a classic. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Film one takes place in Germany, the Suspiria, and that is the as we mentioned, what is that one again? The Mother of Sighs.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is the Mother of Darkness, and the Mother of Tears would come in 2007, and I will talk about that a little later.
But she's in this movie.
She is, right?
Technically,
yes.
Different actress. You wouldn't know it unless you actually like read into the movie. Yeah, that's a character that cracks me up because I'm like, what is the purpose of this? But, yeah. So she's there.
Together they represent the trinity of human suffering is the idea. Daria Nicolodi. I can't. Nicolodi. She was inspired by her grandmother. Would tell a lot of tales of witchcraft. Around the house, I guess. When I get to, I've got notes on her later, and some of her quotes are so fucking poetic and incredible.
Awesome. I love that.
I'm just gonna read them off,
I love that.
and you can figure out exactly what their relationship Dario Argento and her together. Like you can't those two together. I cannot even imagine. Dario, a notoriously hard person to deal with,
exist around,
and I would imagine even more so because he got very sick during the filming of this movie.
Okay.
I believe he had hepatitis.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and he was not able to direct chunks of this movie. I think some people have felt Bava kind of stepped in a little bit at times because he worked on the special effects in this movie.
Lamberto?
Mario, I believe. This is Mario's last movie he ever worked on. He worked special effects on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes. Rose suspects that. So we are switching. Did we switch? Was Rose at the beginning? Was Rose? Yes, it is Rose at the beginning. Rose. I lost my spot.
She's trying to get a hold of her brother.
Yes. So she is suspects that she is living in one of the buildings and writes to her brother Mark, a music student in Rome, urging him to visit her. Using clues provided in the book as a guide, Rose... Oh, that's right, because we get to this part. Rose searches the cellar of her building and discovers a hole in the floor which leads to a water-filled bathroom. She accidentally drops her keys and enters the water to find them. After she reclaims the keys, a putrid corpse rises from the depths, frightening her while screaming and drowning. Rose gets out of the water and manages to get away, but is being watched.
Yeah, nice creepy sequence. There's a through line with these Italian directors so far where they tend to linger on things longer than a more brisk American director would do.
Yes.
This underwater sequence kind of goes on.
Goes on a long time. It feels very much like the Creature from the Black Lagoon sequence.
Yes, it does. It does.
Checking the watch.
It goes on for a long. Like we spent the money on this underwater.
Yes.
Film rig setup thing. We're going to get our time.
We're going to use it, yeah.
But ultimately, it does work. The corpses underwater. Corpses underwater has always been kind of creepy to me. Like, I don't like underwater anyway. Like, the idea of, like, bodies being down there is, like, really scary to me. So,
yes.
I like that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it works. Even if it goes on weirdly long.
There's also a part where she talks. It's not mentioned in the summary, but she talks to an antique dealer who we'll come back to later.
Yes.
And he wants to like jack shit to do with her. He's like, "Get out of here! Yeah. I gotta sling my lamps,
Pawn Stars."
Yes. What do you got? A couple of weird things. So like this is very much, and this is where it starts to get very dreamlike, very fairy tale-esque.
Yes, real quick, you
Yes.
mentioned it. So I want to say that is one thing that these two films, that Suspiria and then Inferno, do have in common, and I appreciate the attempt there, like, kind of like tying them together through the use of lighting, the dreamlike qualities. There's certainly like the movies do feel connected, almost more so in craft than they do in any other way,
Right.
which is nice, and it does make you wonder if that's kind of more what Argento wanted to do, going back to the idea of maybe like the studio getting too involved with like, we need a plot.
Right.
I think it almost seems like he was more interested in just making something that was more of a spiritual successor in a way, with maybe minor like ties to that. Whereas I think there was more of a concrete like effort to make it tied lore wise by the powers that be.
Yeah.
But I do think it works in that sense. Like, I do think that I don't think it ever hits the highs of Suspiria, certainly, in terms of the tone and the vibe and like the look. It's attempting to do that in its own way, and I like that. I appreciate the fact he's trying to do that. So yeah.
What color, when you think of Suspiria, what color comes to mind?
Red, I think.
Yeah, red is the color for me. Now this has a lot of reds in it as well. But
This has some purples in it too.
It's like a bluish.
Yeah,
I always think of
like a violet, like a yeah.
Because
sure.
and I think the blue is. This is a very wet movie. Oh, we get a wet T-shirt at this part. We're not gonna. Hey, if you want to listen to us, listen to our Bay of Blood.
Yeah,
Listen to us talk way too long.
They linger on the wet T-shirt for a fairly
It's a wet
significant
white
amount of time.
T-shirt in this movie.
Which, I mean, it is what it is. What are you gonna do? Yeah, there's nipples. I don't know. What are you gonna do?
But there's a lot of water in this movie.
Yes,
and that's kind of a theme across it. And it is
which
kind
is
of
weird for a movie called Inferno.
right. But I do think it's supposed to be that connection to the other world. Like, water has always kind of been seen as the kind of like the gateway to the other dimensions. The other one I think of is gold. Like, there's a lot of gold in this movie.
There is. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So yeah, and I think that a lot of the candle lights kind of come off as gold as well. So the way colors are used in this movie, similarly to Suspiria, is not just to set the mood, but to kind of transport you into a different realm almost. And this is
it's an odd palette too.
Right.
When, we're talking about, like, we get this kind of purplish dark blue, that kind of violet vibe, and then you've got that golden hue to it. Like, it's a strange. It's different from Suspiria, but the starkness of that colorful lighting is used to similar effect, at least. Yeah. Yep.
And the other thing, the camera too moves very. And this is an Argento thing too, but it kind of floats a lot of the time in this one.
Yes. Yeah. Breezy.
Yes. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention too is her keychain or her key. It freaks me out because it looks like a tiny snake, and this is this is the type of movie where it like it would come.
You're
alive.
waiting for a snake,
like waiting for it to come alive. But
we get lots of critters, but no snakes.
We do get critters. We get some kitty cats later, but in Rome, Mark. Okay, so this is where we're switching. We're like 10 minutes in, and we're switching protagonists
for the
right
third
away.
Second time.
Second time, yes. But we get introduced to one protagonist, and then we immediately go to another one here in a second. Mark attempts to read Rose's letter during class. He is distracted by the intense gaze of a beautiful student who leaves suddenly. Okay, that's really glossing over what happens here.
She's like staring at him.
She's staring
He's
at
like
him.
Sweating.
She has a very fluffy cat with her.
That's
She's
right.
like petting the wind. He's the only one like noticing the wind is just like blowing in
It's
from the
so
wind.
unintentionally funny. Like, everybody, it's really kind of
It's
funny.
hysterical.
It's like a shampoo commercial. Like, it's insane.
And this is, I believe, would be the mother of tears.
Yes,
here, right?
Mother Lacrarium.
Lacrarium, yes, of course.
Sure.
Mother Aquarium, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
So she's just, I mean, hey, I don't blame Mark.
She pops up like once or twice. Very beautiful woman.
I don't blame Mark for looking.
She pops up once or twice, and that's kind of it. That's all she really does.
Yeah, just don't touch, buddy. Don't touch.
Yeah, you can look, but you can't touch.
Mark follows, leaving the letter behind. His friend Sarah picks up the letter and later reads it. Horrified by the letter's contents, she takes a taxi to a library and finds a copy of The Three Mothers. Sarah is attacked by a monstrous figure who recognized the recognizes the book. Okay, wait a minute though. So this is after she takes the taxi, right? And then she gets like stabbed by the taxi.
Yes. We're shifting. We're shifting protagonists a little bit.
Yes, yeah.
For a second, I go, is this the sister again?
That's what I thought.
Did they recast her like mid-shooting and they couldn't afford to like go back and reshoot that? Like, I was super. I'm like, oh, okay, now I get it. It took a minute. I'm not gonna lie. I was very confused.
A couple of notes on the taxi ride. This did remind me of Suspiria. Her in the back of the car being taken down the road to the haunted
ballet studio.
Yes,
thing.
to the ballet studio. And this one, she's taken to. Where is she? To the
library.
Library.
Right.
To the library.
Yep.
And then also she comments on the smell here. She says it's very bittersweet. Reminds her of like a cake, in a way. But this whole movie is kind of. I think Argento has even said it's based on a lot of it's based on Hansel and Gretel.
Yes.
And
yes.
Hansel and Gretel's the
which
one,
rings true.
Yeah, where they're seduced by the cake and then they get like popped in it. Now I am German. I believe my grandfather was like straight off the boat.
Nice.
So I remember being read a lot of these German fairy tales.
Oh wow!
And like for some reason I remember like them being like maybe I got the dark versions because like
they're mostly
like,
nasty,
insane. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So a very good thing, a very fun thing for them too. And then she's pricked by something. It's like a jagged edge on the car. On the cab?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sarah is attacked by a monstrous figure who recognizes the book. She throws the book to the ground and escapes. Returning to her home, she phones Mark, telling him to come and ask a neighbor, Carlo, to keep her company. Okay.
Carlo's sweet. Carlo's cool because he just kind of shows up. I love that he's got a name.
So they're in the elevator, and she's got a wet T-shirt on. She's heaving.
Yes.
That's what she's doing.
Yes.
And Carlo, what is the exact... Oh, he goes, she's like, I'm freaking out. And he goes, I've got nothing to do for the next couple hours.
Want to hang? Carlo's sweet, man.
Dude, that is so cool.
That's a man who shoots his shot. He's like, yeah. Maybe he's just like, hey.
Maybe he actually wants to hang out.
Like, you want to watch a movie? Like,
yeah.
Like, just like watch one?
Maybe. So that's the thing is like, I'm approaching it from like this guy's kind of skeevy way. But maybe you're right.
He doesn't come off as skeevy, though.
No, he seems chill as hell, actually.
Yeah, you want to chill?
He's like, you are like really stressed out. Do you want to come play some video games or something? Yeah. Like, I've got Mario Party. I'm Italian. They just gift us Mario games.
That's right. Absolutely.
The lights go out, and both Sarah and Carlo are stabbed to death by a glove killer.
Yeah.
Who I believe is played by Argento in these scenes.
Oh, yeah? Okay, that's fun.
Mark discovers the body and 2 torn fragments from Rose's letter. So do they just let Mark walk around the crime scene?
Yeah, they don't seem to care too much about Mark's presence.
Do we have any Italian listeners? If we do, just let us know. Like, how lax are your police?
Do your crime scene investigations? Mark just kind of wanders around. I think the police are like, "Hey, what's up?" And he's like, "I found him dead. I don't know." And they're like, "Okay, you can go." It's pretty funny. It's pretty good. I'm glad
he
you.
does
I'm glad
just
you
leave the
that.
scene too, doesn't he?
He just wanders off. I was like, I guess she's dead. Yeah.
One of the things I do like about the setting and the atmosphere of this movie is it is the world, like that's one street that they continue to go back to. There, it's only inhabited by like 2 people at a time. Like there's never anybody else out there.
It's like some sort of like homeowners association rule or something like 2 people in the street. Yeah.
The lights Mark discovers the bodies and the 2 torn fragments of Rose's letter. After the police arrive, he walks out of Sarah's apartment and sees a taxi slowly driving by. In the backseat of the vehicle is the music student staring at him intently again. So that's that's the mother of tears again, right?
Yeah, that's about it for her, I think.
Yeah, I think she's done.
Which is so weird. I don't I don't know. It's very strange. That one kind of threw me off because I'm like, was he bold enough to think he was going to like guaranteed a sequel?
Well, they had planned.
Bold.
I mean, they had.
Back then, what I'm saying is like back then that's pretty bold. Like
that is, and because
nowadays, they would just do that, but.
Inferno was a letdown too for the studio.
Yeah,
it did not make what they thought it would. Right. It did not catch on like Suspiria did. Yeah. So they were not getting greenlit. 20th Century Fox was not like, hey, this is we gotta move Mother of Tears.
This is a franchise.
The structure we've kind of talked about is so bizarre in this movie. It's part of why this movie doesn't work as well for me as
it throws the pacing of the movie off a lot.
In Italian horror, the structure of these movies is a little bit wacky anytime, but this one is just the way it jumps from character to character.
It's not fun wacky in this one though.
No,
it's kind of just like scattershot in a weird, unorganized kind of like.
I got frustrated. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, what are we doing? Like, yeah.
I get frustrated. I got frustrated on my first watch here because I was just sitting there like, what is like, why can't I figure out who these like? Why are we jumping from person to person? Right
yes.
now? The fairy tale elements we've talked a little bit about. I
Mm-hmm.
do like the house in the way it's just kind of like a labyrinth.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's like just like corridors lead to like nothing.
It goes back to the dreamlike quality, right? Like we've all been in a dream where you're in a building or something, and you're like, it doesn't make sense. The layout and the blueprint of where you're in, it doesn't make any actual logical sense from a tangible real world perspective. I like that.
Yes,
because he's able to shoot that in a way that does feel very much like a dream. And he's so good at that, you know.
He is. Oh yeah.
Even in a lesser Argento movie, like Inferno's like mid.
Yeah.
Argento.
I would agree. Yeah. Because it gets worse.
Yes, it does. It does. But of his good like his quality movies, this is on the lower end for me.
Right.
And so even then, he's able to capture that vibe.
Because I would say this is around prime Argento too. Like this is him at his prime.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's better stuff that would come later and better stuff that came before. So yeah, it's right in that middle of that. Yeah. Yep. He's very good at that.
Mark telephones a Rose, but is unable to hear her clearly. He promises to visit just before the connection fails. Rose sees two shadowy figures preparing to enter.
Now we're back to Rose again.
Yes.
Right.
Preparing to enter her apartment. She leaves through a back door, but is followed. She is grabbed from behind by a clawed assailant and guillotined across the neck with glass.
That one's gnarly.
Okay, so I want to talk about this one for a second because I actually love this kill because what I love about it is her neck is or her head is not lopped off by the guillotine. Like that's kind of
it makes it nastier.
It's grosser, right?
Yeah.
Like because the second time, I think it does it to her twice.
Yeah,
and the second time it just kind of sticks in there.
It's gnarly.
Dude, it's so good.
It's gnarlier than like if it just
the head lopped off.
Yeah, that's the easy choice. But,
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I love that kill.
It's really good. Yeah.
The score here, real quick. I think we should talk about this, especially in relation to Suspiria. This score is done by Keith Emerson. Are you familiar with Keith Emerson?
Of Emerson, Lake, and Palmer?
Yes, of
Yes,
Emerson.
indeed.
Are you a fan?
It's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny because like
I'm not they're prog rock.
Yeah, but what's interesting is Rick Wakeman was doing scores at this point too.
Rick Wakeman, yeah.
From Yes.
Yep.
Another kind of prog rocky.
Wakeman did The Burning, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So this was like a thing. I'm assuming that now Burning was not an Italian horror film, but this shows you how widespread kind of that musical style was.
Burning was directed by
Tony Maylam.
Okay, and Savini worked on it.
Yes.
So there's your Italian connection there.
There's connections. Yes.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Well, no, like it shows you how even though like the prog rock style is kind of still a very niche subgenre, that at the time it was kind of like drawing interest from people enough to like, I want you to score the film. Like, so that I find that it's cool and unique and interesting. I think the score for Inferno, it works. I think
it's very this part especially is very Friday the 13th-esque.
Sure.
At this point,
Sure.
It sounds very similar to that. I think
it's not quite as creative as you'd hope from somebody who.
I think it's a departure too from Suspiria. I think that's what's weird to me. Like it kind of throws me because the Goblin score from Suspiria is.
Oh my God!
I think this movie, and I think this is a good score. Don't get me wrong, but I think this movie highlights just how important that Goblin score from Suspiria is for me. I think it elevates that movie for me.
Oh, it does
in so many ways.
Yeah. 100%.
And I get going in a different direction from it, and actually, I probably agree with it. But like it also makes me realize, man, like that's why that movie works so well for me.
Big part of it. Yep.
There is a story. So, apparently Argento was a prog rock fan. Like he loved like Pink Floyd and what are the other prog rock bands? I'm not a prog rock. I don't like Pink Floyd. I don't like.
I'm not an
was
expert.
it Yes, Rick Wakeman.
Yeah, Rick Wakeman. Yeah.
What's the other? Who's the other big one that I hate? Rush.
Ugh.
But
you don't like any Rush? Not like a single song?
No, I
Nothing?
do not like.
Tom Sawyer?
No, I don't like Rush.
Really?
Sorry.
Is it the Geddy Lee voice? Is that what it is?
Yeah, his voice sucks. I think I've said it before. He sounds like Gwen Stefani.
Really?
Drives me insane.
Interesting.
I don't.
You don't Pink Floyd at all? Nothing?
There are certain Pink Floyd songs I like.
I like later Pink Floyd.
Do you?
I like after the one guy left. I'm not Nick, if he's listening, is screaming at me right now. I don't like the trippy, like The Wall.
Okay.
Another Brick in the Wall, and the That's not my. I like later Pink Floyd, like Wish You Were Here.
Interesting. Okay. Okay, I like that song.
That's a good song.
Yeah. I have a buddy, Davis. He's like super into prog rock. He listens to a ton. He also
Procol Harum.
What's the more current one? Mars Volta's prog rock, right?
Yes.
Cannot stand them.
Yes. Yeah,
but I don't like it's. But okay, I'm saying all of this, and it's not like I don't respect the bands or like
it's just not your thing.
It's just not my thing. Like I hear it and it's nails on a chalkboard to me. But I respect it.
Sure.
It's weird as that sounds, and I've got no beef with them. But it's not my thing. Is Tool prog rock?
Ish. Adjacent?
They're math rock is what they're referred to, right?
Is Yes prog? Yeah, Yes is in prog. Well,
I always thought Yes.
Earlier.
Yeah.
Not like Owner of a Lonely Heart. That's like poppier.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, that's pop.
Yeah.
That's like 80s new wave almost. Yeah.
Anyway.
What was that? Keith Emerson was living in Nassau. This is a story straight from him.
Sure.
I was living in Nassau in the Bahamas at the time, and Dario had flown me over to Rome to meet him.
Of course.
I was a bit jet lagged.
Dario does that a lot.
He does.
I'll fly you out.
I mean, he's an insane person.
Yeah.
Right?
Nuts. The dude's riddled with hepatitis, and he's like, I'm going to fly Emerson out. Like, what a nut.
I was a bit jet-lagged at arrival and thought I'd rest in the hotel for a while, as one would. But that was clearly not on Dario's agenda, as I was instantly whisked from the airport to a screening room where I was shown Suspiria, Deep Red, and Four Flies on Grey Velvet one after the other.
Oh, my God.
He goes, I was truly shocked by them. I was a Hammer horror fan and couldn't believe how bloody and violent they all were. My idea of horror was on a substrata level, not seeing the shark, but the buoys bobbing up and down. That's what I call scary. Scary. Dario's horror was in your face, explicit, frightening, and very gory. I wasn't sure what it was exactly he wanted from me after I saw his work. But I do think that makes sense because the score is very suspenseful.
Yeah.
It's not like Goblin. Like Goblin is
bombastic and
yes,
yeah.
in your face, kind of Sorry, I'm just
that's
letting Dario
incredible.
apparently didn't even like go say hi. He's just like, hey, go watch 4 of my movies.
What a nut job. Like, bombard me with, like, yeah, God, that's...
I'm sorry, I was just reading.
What a delight, though.
It's funny for me, and it sounds like Keith Emerson got kind of a kick out of it. Now, I will say, another Italian connection here. Stallone apparently came across Inferno and begged for him to do Nighthawks. The score to Nighthawks.
That's cool.
Yes. And I don't think this is an Italian connection, but Keith Emerson's last credited score was for the Marvel Action Hour, the Iron Man cartoon.
Nice. Nice. I like that cartoon. Stallone. Wow, that's amazing. Nighthawks is all right.
Nighthawks are all right. And I could see Stallone going into like a theater in like 80s New York.
That's the guy. Yeah.
And just like watching Inferno. And just like getting super.
He just like the wet T-shirts.
That's the guy.
He'd be good for Nighthawks.
As he plots out.
I'm the Tulsa King.
Oh baby, Tulsa King this year. So I get suggested the Tulsa King subreddit, as I would do, and these people out there have a much different show in mind for the first 2 seasons. Like they're like, this season is so stupid. They're like, it's so dumb. And I'm sitting here going like, did you watch the first 2 seasons of the show? Like, this is not The Sopranos.
What do you want from this? Yeah.
Anyway, please don't get me distracted.
Amazing. Sorry.
Staying Alive that was the sequel to.
You are distracted now.
Now I'm just thinking of.
And yes, it is.
Like 80s Stallone.
And it's directed by.
That's directed by Stallone.
Yes, directed by Stallone,
starring John
with Travolta. Yes,
yes, because we have a theory on that. We've talked about it. Arriving in New York.
Yes.
Mark goes straight to Rose's building, where he meets Carol, the concierge, and some of the residents, including a nurse who cares for elderly Professor Arnold, a wheelchair-bound mute. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because the scene is so fucking funny to me. Mark gets in there, and he very obviously doesn't want to admit what his major is in school. And, like, he tells him finally it's musicology. And you could tell he knows that the nurse is going to roll her eyes, even if it's not in front of it, and just
she does.
That is the biggest load of bullshit major I've ever heard in my life. The study of music, like you're studying
amazing.
You're studying Madonna. Like, what? I guess Madonna would have been around this time.
No, but you're studying Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Yes. Do you think the nurse was a prog rock fan?
No,
I don't think so. She's a little feisty, that one.
A little Nurse Ratchety.
Yes.
Yeah.
Musicology. A Prince album, probably his last good album before he passed, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Mark encounters the sickly Countess Elise de Longueval Adler. This is Dario Nicolotti. Nicolotti. Nickelodeon, who tells him that Rose has disappeared. After the two find bloodstains on the carpet outside Rose's room, Mark follows the stains. He becomes ill and falls unconscious.
Very quickly, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to blow chunks. Elise, you better find a shower quick.
Yes.
Elise sees a black-robed figure dragging Mark away, but the figure stops and gives chase to Elise. The figure eventually finds her swarmed with rabid cats in a room and stabs her to death. Mark staggers to the house's foyer, where Carol and the nurse put him to bed. Okay, so like we get another character introduced halfway through the movie,
and then she just kind of dies.
She explains. She once again gives us a info dump on the mythology of the three.
She seems pretty important for a while there, and then she just kind of gets killed by cats.
They just start launching cats. I believe they were married at this point.
Yeah.
Dario and one was Nickelodeon. Yes.
They're chucking cats at her. I felt a little uncomfortable. So, like, I'm a cat guy, right?
Yes, I was going to ask you your feeling.
I felt a little bit icky because I'm like, some of these cats, like...
I did look up, and the one that comes later that they bash on the head was a fake cat.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can tell, but, like, they did... Like, those cats didn't want to be there.
No, they weren't, like, gung-ho about it. Like, they weren't, like, flying through the air, jumping at her. Like, a couple of them are, like, going away from her.
Yeah. It was weird.
It is weird. I do get uncomfortable. Like, this is one aspect of the abundance of CG we get nowadays. Like,
I'm cool with that.
I'm kind of cool with it when it comes to stuff like this.
Don't chuck cats, people.
Yes. All right. The second act, very witty, but I want to talk about one Miss Daria Nicolotti. So she died a few years back, 2020. She was very important, I believe, in she met Dario Argento while casting for Deep Red. She played Gianna Brezzi. She was the journalist in that film.
Yep.
I remember her in that movie. She's quite good. And then they become, I believe they get married, and she's the co-creator of Suspiria. Now, she did not get credited for a lot of that. I believe this was a big sticking point in their relationship. They gave birth to a child who would later go on to act. Asia, I believe. It's not Asia. It's Asia, right?
Asia, yeah.
Yes. So
in many of her dad's films.
Yes, she would act,
in some very uncomfortable ways.
Yes. And that would include The Mother of Tears.
Yes.
In 2007. But their relationship ended in 85, 86. So they were... Inferno, they were still together. It wasn't until later that they stopped speaking. All right, here's where I start reading off quotes from her, because I think that you will... All
right.
You will see...
okay. I've not read these. I'm going in blind.
Oh, this is a great quote. All right. With Dario, I lived inside cinema. We loved through it, and we fought through it. He was fire, I was smoke. Sometimes we created magic. Sometimes we choked each other.
I mean, yeah. Okay. All right.
We spoke the same language when the camera was rolling. Afterwards, we were two ghosts living in the same dream, unable to wake up together.
That's sad.
Yeah. I'm trying to find... There's a couple more. I wanted the... this is about the third mother. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is a good one, because this is about Asia Argento. Asia carries both of us. She has my fragility and his cruelty. My poetry and his precision. Watching her act is like seeing our ghosts dance together again.
So weird and romantic. Like
the final one here. Forgiveness is not always meeting again. Sometimes it's just silence after the storm. When he dreams, I hope he still sees color. That will mean I'm still there. That was like right before.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
That's kind of like some of the like I'm laughing at them, like they're beautiful in their own way.
they are. They're very Italian. They're very Italian.
But I'm reading these,
and I love that.
and I was gonna start going into the relationship, but man, I think you can kind of guess their relationship based on these
Toxic,
toxic,
but
and
also kind of like full of passion,
and just like two people who like when you like are around them or see them that are probably just fucking exhausting.
It's a lot, I'm sure. Yeah.
And like once they finally break up, you're like, thank God.
Yes.
We can hang out with just one of them, maybe.
Yeah. Most people probably chose her.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, right.
Yep. Man, oh man.
Mark S. Kazanian, the antique dealer,
him.
sold Rose. Yeah, we're back to him. The three mothers about his sister's whereabouts. However, the man provides no information, as he is wont to do.
Mm-hmm.
That night, Kazanian drowned several cats in Central Park Pond.
He does not like the cats. Yeah.
What was the point of this? I mean, like it's an Argento movie, so there's not always a point to anything.
He likes weird animal stuff in his movies, not like creepy, like in like sexual animal stuff.
Yeah,
but like he likes animals, and it's weird. It's big in Italian horror too, like animals killing people.
Right.
It's big in Suspiria. There's the
Phenomenon
blind guy with his dog.
Yeah, Phenomenon is all about like insects.
Bugs.
Yeah.
There's a fascination with that, being swarmed by animals.
We just talked about Bale Blood and the insect guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a thing there. We just got our cat kill. Now we're gonna get our rat kill.
Hundreds of rats from a nearby drain crawl over him, gnawing his flesh. This is my favorite part of the movie.
It's hilarious.
And then this part, oh my God. A hot dog vendor hears Kazanian's cry and rushes over, but then proceeds to kill him with a knife.
What was that?
So, okay. I laughed.
It's so funny.
Fucking hard because like I didn't remember.
Dude, they focused on the hot dog guy for so long.
I forgot that he killed him. Because like I'm like, oh, this hot dog guy, he's coming over, he's rushing over to help him.
He's gonna see him dead. Right. He's gonna find his corpse or find him like
He goes over and he finishes the jobs.
It's amazing.
And
it's never touched upon again. It's so sweet.
Well, I think the idea is that like now like the three mothers are like the evil of this
they can
place
control.
It's starting to seep into these people.
Sure.
Is the idea here.
It's so funny though.
More strange deaths occur in the building when Carol and Elise's butler, John, plots to take advantage of the Countess's death by stealing her valuables. A shocked Carol finds John's corpse in Elise's apartment and drops a lit candle, which starts a fire. Attempting to put out the flames, she becomes entangled in burning draperies and falls from a window.
That's really funny, too.
Also very funny.
Yeah.
This stretch is very funny. This is where I get back on board with the movie after.
Yeah, I'm more into it here. Yeah. I know we're racing to the finish line now. So.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, here's my Bava notes. Mario Bava assisted with the making of the special effects on the film. He passed away shortly before its release. He did a bunch of. He did camera operator, lighting technician, visual effects artist. I think Lamberto helped out on this as well. They were cat wranglers as well on this movie because
well, somebody had to be.
So yeah, this gives us a chance to touch on Mario Bava one more time, and then lead into Lamberto Bava, who we'll talk about on our next episode of this.
Nice bridge.
Yeah. Mark uses. Oh, so we're now here in the finale.
Mm-hmm.
Mark uses a clue from Rose's letter to discover that beneath each floor is a secret crawl space.
Mm-hmm.
He follows a lot of conveniences in this.
Oh, for sure. The note's really important.
He follows hidden passages to a suite of rooms where he finds Professor Arnold, who reveals via a mechanical voice generator that he is in fact Varelli. So he does. It's like the. Is that like the? The thing that like they used to scare kids with.
Yes.
Smoking.
Yep.
Remember Kane, the wrestler Kane.
Oh yeah, he did one of those for a long time. Yeah.
Because he got burned alive.
Yeah. So this is the guy that built the houses for the three mothers.
Yes.
He's still kind of roped in.
Yeah.
Which is too bad for him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he dies really hilariously.
He tries to kill Mark with a hypodermic injection. During the struggle, Varelli's neck is caught in his vocal apparatus, choking him. Mark frees him, only to be told that he is still being watched as Varelli dies. Mark follows a shadowy figure to a lavishly furnished chamber where he finds Varelli's nurse. Laughing maniacally, she reveals to him that she is Mother Tenebrarum.
Mm-hmm.
She transmits into death.
Kind of underwhelming. Just the nurse.
but this is the part where I texted you, like, I remember after I watched it, I'm like, this movie's kind of bad, I think. And then like
it's not, yeah.
And then the reveal happens, and then death shows up, and like there's all the fire going around, and the music's like swelling up, and like, oh, this fucking rocks.
Yeah, no, it does. It does. It does kind of rock, yeah, for sure. But it's also kind of like, what was the goal? Like, what was her goal then? Like, she doesn't like do anything.
No,
she has a hot dog vendor kill a guy. Like, she kind of accomplishes very little.
Right, but I think the idea.
At least like
in the trilogy would have been like she's kicking off the events that lead into the third film, which is kind of like the apocalypse in a way.
But with like Mother Superiorum, at least like she was like manipulating young women into this like ballet school. She had like an enterprise going.
Yeah, she's making money.
Yeah, like this one's kind of just like killing randos in this building
and like being a nurse. Like, oh, she's just kind of like being kind of like shitty to musicology
majors.
Yes,
yeah,
just like shitting on their.
That's
dream.
about it. So like she's an underachiever compared to the sisters, but
I would say yes, because the last one gets naked a lot, if I recall, or at least once.
Yes,
they're very important. And then, however, the fire that has consumed much of the building enables Mark to escape from the witch's den. Debris crashes down on the fiend, destroying her.
That's it.
They refer to as the fiend.
The fiend.
All right, so this movie did not do well. Argento kind of turned away from this type of movie. I believe The Sickness did not. He has said like this is his least favorite movie to talk about.
He's sick. Yeah, I mean I get it.
He did
not like sick like the cold like
with hepatitis.
Yeah,
he was laid up a lot of the shooting. He also did not like working within the Hollywood system, which he had to on this film. Yeah. I can see why. Like, I don't know. Like, that seems like oil and water as well. Argento and the Hollywood.
Yes.
Never. No.
Most of those guys that did, I mean, like, most of these guys from this era, that horror filmmakers, like Carpenter, Romero, I mean, they don't have fond memories of working in the studio system. None of them.
I think some of it is the time, like, it's a different time.
Sure.
I wonder if, like, nowadays, maybe it would, well, I don't know. Nowadays is a bad
It's hard to say.
example of that.
Yeah.
But like Carpenter continued to do it.
He did. He had a 3-picture deal that he fulfilled.
You're right.
And then afterwards, he said, "I'm never doing it again." And he did.
Yeah. No. Now I'm really thinking about it because I'm thinking even the '90s stuff was not really.
Yeah. Up until like Ghosts of Mars was a studio movie.
Was Escape from LA not a studio movie?
I don't think it was.
Okay.
I think a studio grabbed it, but I don't think he actually.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But yeah. So these guys, and honestly, that's part of why we love them.
Oh yeah, renegades.
They are renegades, and I don't know. Like he's such a singular. Like these people are, especially Argento too. Like he's such a singular guy.
Such a figure.
Yeah, he is. Like
an enigma.
I can't imagine him working well with like Hollywood suits, especially in the '80s.
Argento's still alive.
I watched his most recent film a few years back, Dark Glasses.
Okay.
It's not good.
Okay.
So I'll just leave it at that. I barely remember it.
Is Ozzy in it?
No, I don't think so.
He likes to have her in his movies.
Yeah.
It's kind of alarming.
I don't think she's not in that one. It's a different actress in the
Okay.
But so I did watch
Mother of Tears. Yes, let's do that.
I don't have a ton of things to say about this movie.
I've never seen it.
I'm going to form a half-hearted defense if anybody ever wants to watch it, including
you.
It's on Tubi. That's my first defense.
They all are.
So I remember I talked a little bit about how like these movies and kind of Italian horror in general, but these movies especially were kind of on the periphery for me as like a young burgeoning film nerd.
Same here, yeah.
Yeah, especially horror nerd. I remember there being on the blogs around that time talk of Mother of Tears and people going like, "This movie is awful. It sucks." And like, so in my mind forever, I'm like, I don't ever need to watch that. And then taking into account what I have seen of Argento's post-opera work. When was Opera? Like,
oh man.
Oh, Opera was 87. And then there's Trauma in 93, I think too. That's kind of, I would say post-opera. I'm not going to lie. Like, even as you get into the 90s, too in the 2000s. What I have seen from that time period does not exactly fill me with love for that part of his filmography. I don't like a lot of it. I think I've seen the Brody one. You said nobody got paid for that, right?
Yeah, there was a weird like they sued because nobody actually got their money, which is crazy.
And then he did Dracula.
Yes, where Rutger Hauer is Von Helsing. Mm-hmm. That's amazing. But Dracula turns into a praying mantis at one point. Yeah, it's fantastic stuff.
So anyway, I did not have just from all of that. I finally sat down this week. And you know what? I just watched Inferno. I got up early one day, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to throw this thing on. I'm going to watch it. I've never seen it. I want to finish out this trilogy. It's free. I have no expectations. And I think so I can see why someone in 2007, when that movie came out, it'd be 27 years after Inferno, if you were actually waiting for him to finish this trilogy and excited for it, and you watched this movie, The Mother of Tears, I could see why you go, oh, this is awful. Mm-hmm. It's low budget. It's weird. It is kind of like an apocalyptic story, but much like Inferno, there's only 4 people at a time on camera.
Right.
But this is because they have no money. Whereas Inferno is going for a fairy tale quality. Mm-hmm. This is just because they have no money. It's
right.
Obviously.
They can't afford it. Yeah.
It's missing that fairy tale quality. It's very straightforward, in my opinion.
It sucks.
Yeah, that is kind of a bummer. But I think if you go in with the mindset of later Argento kind of sucks, I have no expectations. I kind of had a little bit of fun with it.
Is it kind of like watching that last Phantasm movie where you're like, I recognize this is not good.
Yeah.
But I appreciate what they're doing here.
I like that he capped off the trilogy. I think I like quite a bit of Asia Argento's performance in it. It's not fantastic. She's not one of my favorites. I've seen her in a few things. She's fine. Mm-hmm. In Triple X.
A Land of the Dead, she's okay.
She's okay.
Yeah.
She is kind of a Nepo baby in some ways.
Sure.
But whatever. I mean, she was a Nepo baby before Nepo babies became en vogue.
Yes.
Yeah. But there's some really, really good gore and a couple of fun set pieces.
Nice.
Which is kind of an Argento thing, but there's some gore in it where I was laughing. This is so good. I would not go out of my way to watch this, but if you are someone who has seen Suspiria and Inferno, I think it's worth a watch. It's not
cap it off with the
it actually moved brisker than Inferno did for me in some ways.
Sure.
I was never bored during it, but some of it's because it's kind of bad.
There are worse things you can do with your time than to.
Yeah. I thought it was better than most of the later era Argento stuff I've seen.
Dracula.
Yes, it's better than Dracula. It's better than Adrian Brody and Giallo. It's better than Dark Glasses, the one I watched a couple years back. It's not atrocious.
Okay, I like that. Hey, what a review.
You know what it reminded me too? It reminded me of those the 2 Exorcist prequels that came out at around the same time.
Oh yeah,
except better, brisker than those. Those are boring as hell.
Yeah. But I see what you're saying. This isn't bad. This isn't awful. It's not good, but
it's more a curiosity. Now, I will say the original intent. And Dario Nicolodi has said this is she wanted it to be more of a feminine thing, like a feminist reading of it, and she wanted it to be about kind of the Mother of Tears representing forgiveness for herself and mankind and all this. And Dario goes a much different route. Dario goes the route of a divorced 60-year-old man.
Nice. With hepatitis.
Yes, a hepatitis-riddled, divorced man.
He rules.
In his 60s who's never been exactly a champion of womanhood.
What a psycho. I love it.
So that's our Inferno review.
Excellent. We've got one more in our cozy Italian horror series. We'll be capping things off with Lamberto Bava.
I got this beer.
And Demons. This is
cozy flannel weather.
Nice. What's the flavor?
It is a s'mores stout. It's a little too sweet for me.
Where'd you get Eastern Market?
I got it up at the liquor store. There, it's an Eastern Market Brewing Company. It's called Flannel Weather.
We just went to Mexican Town today.
Oh, did you?
Kevin and I during work.
You made it all. You made it to how
20
long did
minutes.
the drive? Is it 20 minutes?
That's it, man.
Where'd you go down there?
Honeybee.
Honeybee.
Yeah, a Mexican market. It's awesome. They have hot lunches ready to roll. Enchilada lunches, dude. You can get hot tamales.
Ooh.
I'll let you know next time.
Okay.
You can get them to go, man. It's get and go.
Is it?
It's legit though.
All right.
Yeah, and you can get cold ones too to bring home. They're in like ready to roll. You throw them in the oven, you're done. Like,
okay.
It's fantastic, and it's cheap too.
Yeah.
Love it.
I guess we're closer than I think.
Yes, it's weirdly, it's like, yeah.
Because in my head, I'm always thinking
it's kind of deceptive.
4 or 5 miles.
Dude, no, 20 minutes there, spend 20 minutes at the place to shop, 20 minutes back.
Mm-hmm.
They got fresh pico de gallo, they got fresh guacamole, they got fresh salsa.
It's been a bit since I've been down to Mexico.
House-made chips.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
dude.
always my favorite.
Oh, yeah. I'm in. I'm in like Flint. Fantastic refried beans, too.
Yeah. Oh, I do love a good refried. I had refried beans for the first time in forever, like at home. Oh, God, I miss them.
You know what they do with the refried beans?
No.
They use bacon fat in the refried beans.
Interesting. Okay.
Anywho. Yeah, but we are going to take a quick segue.
Yeah, we're going to finish it up, actually, in the middle of November, when it will be very cozy.
Very cozy, yes. The last of the cozy before the bitterness.
But I think if we stick to our schedule, we might get a couple holidays in here, because we might be able to do a Thanksgiving-themed episode.
I think so.
Yeah.
But we're going to take a quick segue and do a little bit of a Halloween celebration. We do not have a specific Halloween thing yet for you. We are working on that. We're workshopping that. But it will be Halloween-themed. We'll try to inform you.
We've done Halloween episodes in the past. Well, I don't want to say either way. I think we'll stay away from renting a movie.
This will be a little outside the box, I think.
So, too. Yeah.
I think what we should just do is each of us should choose a Halloween-themed episode of something.
Okay.
We each bring one to the table.
Yes. Make the other watch it?
Yeah. We
both watch it.
Yeah. And then we just talk about them.
Okay.
We just reminisce about Halloween in general.
Yes, that's always fun to do.
That seems nice.
Yeah, and we're going to be, it's going to come out on Halloween.
Because I think I know which one I want to do.
Okay.
I think I know what I want to do.
Okay.
You put me on the spot earlier, I'm putting you on the spot now.
I think I have it narrowed down to a few.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to do the Goosebumps episode, The Haunted Mask.
And that is...
From the original Goosebumps series.
That might be
it's
my
on YouTube.
Favorite Goosebumps book. I had a soft spot for the Monster Blood series as well.
Ah.
Did you have a favorite Did you have a favorite Goosebumps? Well, maybe I'll ask you next time. We'll save that for next time.
Yeah, let me think about that. That's not an easy one.
Because I was a Goosebumps
Josie,
kid.
Josie and I just finished her first Goosebumps book.
Which one she read?
Night of the Living Dummy.
Oh, that's a classic too.
So good.
Yeah,
dude.
that's a classic too.
We found like OG copies of these, but they were brand new.
Where'd you find? Oh, like
dude,
a garage sale?
I have no idea. Like, because they have new covers now for these things, and they're not.
Yeah.
I want those original like Tim Jacobus covers that he does such a good job.
I've still got a bunch of it at home. If I can bring them, if you.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But we found a bunch, 5 or 6 of them at a library, and they were like for a buck they were selling them, and I'm like, dude, that's an easy buy.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We got Night of the Living Dummy, Haunted Mask, Say Cheese and Die, A Night in Terror Tower, and One Night in Horrorland or One Day in Horrorland.
That's the theme park one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. Yep. So we got like 5 of the OGs, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. Like, I forgot how much I love the Goosebumps books. So we finished Night of the Living Dummy.
The Goosebumps books are super fun.
They're awesome.
Yes.
Night of the Living Dummy is a good read, man.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty fun.
Yeah. So he actually has a Tubi movie coming out. I don't know. It's like I don't know if he wrote it, but it's called Pumpkinhead. But
okay.
Pumpkinhead.
Sure.
But it looks like
Not
kind of
that,
like a Goosebumps style. It's out. I saw it. I only mentioned it because I saw it like coming over here, like before I came over here. So
that's
like,
awesome.
R.L. Stein's got something out. Yeah, he's
I like
still
that
working.
guy.
He's still working.
Yeah, he's busy, man.
Yeah,
good for him.
All right, I like that. All right, I will finalize my episode of television, and you know what? Maybe I'll log back into our social medias and
announce when we know what it is.
When we know what it is, what
cool.
we're going to be doing for Halloween.
Awesome,
special.
Man.
So, all right, guys. Take care, stay safe, and stay scared.